Now, you look at the statements being issued by the police and posted on their social media handles, and you can clearly see through the PR gimmicks being mounted by the police. PR gimmick intended to brand Arise Ghana as violent, citizens of this country. They describe us as rioting demonstrators and all that. No one who intends to embark on a riot will give the police 20 days notice to embark on a riot. It simply doesn't make sense. And so that should tell you that right from the outset, we knew the laws of this country, we knew our civic responsibility as a group, and we were committed to keep to that. We said we start at 12, we will move at 3, we will get to Jubilee House by 4. But because of the large size of the group and the number of speakers who will be speaking, we anticipate that the program will go deep into the night. And that is why we have made arrangement for lighting. And we want to inform you beforehand so that you are not taken unawares and you are able to provide us with security. This was the rationale. The demonstration was not supposed to take place in the night. So they agreed to the routes, and we agreed on 8 p.m. Later on, we read in the media that they had gone to court to even oppose the routes and the time they had proposed. Initially, they had proposed 6 p.m. They went to court and said they want us to close at 3 p.m. on the first day. And the police have already approved our going to ministries and parliament for tomorrow. So why should you have a problem with us going to ministries? They said we should allow them to make some calls. After the calls, they told us that orders from above, this one too, they won't agree to. Then we said, what do you expect us to do? To go by the route you are imposing on us and go and end at Independence Square and go and talk to the empty chairs there, or what? And so if that is the case, we don't want a confrontation with you. Then we are not moving. We will stay at our brass spot. So if you were there, I'm sure you heard me addressing the crowd. And I told them that we are for peace. We are not for violence. The police say they will not let us move, but we will also not use their routes. And that we were going to stay at our brass spot. And that is what we're doing. Whilst various speakers were delivering their speeches, we saw the police pushing young men, protesters who were gathered in front of them. And here I'm talking about the police officers who had mounted a blockade on the road, on that ring road, stretch of the Kwame Nkrumah interchange. And so we tried moving closer to see what was happening. It was then that we saw the police firing tear gas. And immediately they started firing tear gas. See, the whole thing was choreographed. Immediately they started pushing them, and the guys were going back. They started firing tear gas. And then immediately we saw people throwing stones. And these people were not Arise Ghana demonstrators. These were agents provocateurs planted in our midst by the police.
They were police people. They were police.
That is what they did. And that is why even before that incident happened, if you listen to my speech, when I first addressed the demonstrators, I said that we have information that there are policemen in Arise Ghana t-shirt among us, and they've been sent to cause trouble. I said it before it happened. And we arrest people throwing stones at you. We give them to you to arrest and detain, and you protect them and shield them from arrest. I mean, where in the world have you seen something like this happen? And even after that provocation, after meting out those brutalities to us, we were still on fast. We were not provoked. We managed to gather the people again. You heard some of us speak to them. The language was a language of peace and de-escalation. And we tried to calm nerves. And the situation was stabilized a bit. And when we managed to calm nerves and were delivering speeches, we were not done. It was just left with about 3 speakers to speak. Then we saw them driving at top speed. When you are driving your vehicle in the midst of a crowd at that top speed, what do you expect? And then they started spraying hot water on us. Some of us fell down. Our chairman, members of Arise Ghana were attacked and all that. Totally needless. So even if we were not demonstrating and we decided to stay at circle, it's circle, not a public space. That is a big deal. That in Akufo-Addo's Ghana, you can't demonstrate on the Nima Ring Road, you can't go to the Jubilee House, you can't go to ministries, you can't stay a circle. What country are we living in? But we are not on, we are on fast by this. And we will not be cowered into silence. We have seen their threats. Our hands are clean. Our conscience is clean. We are not afraid of anything. Because we believe in the course we have chosen for ourselves. We believe in what we are doing. And today, the youth of this country showed in very clear terms that they've had enough of the intimidation. They've had enough of the human rights violation and police brutalities. They've had enough of the hardships in the hands of this tyrannical, barbaric Akufo-Addo administration.